Hi, I'm Todd, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the fishing report is basically a tale of two different weeks, quite honestly. Last week we had ice out there, and then we had that warm-up on Wednesday and Thursday, and they got rid of a lot of the ice, especially south of 14. But then we got the colder air moving in over the weekend, and that helped a lot of the ice firm back up and form in areas that we didn't have it before, and therefore allowed a lot of guys, I shouldn't say a lot, but a few guys to get out there and check the ice conditions and also catch quite a few fish. You go north of 14 and it's a totally different world. The ice is forming quite rapidly out there. You get south of there and again it's gradually building, and these colder days have definitely helped. But the main thing out there, folks, right now is using common sense and making sure that you have the safety equipment that we talked about, such as the safety picks, the spud bar, and the flotation suit in case you do fall in. And again, God forbid that it does happen, but if you do, it's nice to have that safety equipment with you. As far as the fishing report is concerned, we're not going to give ice thicknesses out because, again, people exaggerate quite a bit as far as the thickness is concerned. But guys were catching fish, especially in the areas like Waubay and the Bay areas, smaller lakes and sloughs up around the northeastern part of the state, and then down here in the southeastern part of the state, Diamond, Long Lake south of Madison, also Schaefer Slough. Again, you got to be careful with Schaefer Slough if you're not familiar with it. Again, especially with the entrance, be staying away from those areas. But again, some nice perch and walleyes being caught around the area. Just again, don't push it. Use common sense. And again, use that safety equipment that we talked about, and be sure to test the thickness of the ice as you're venturing out. Folks, in this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about the new way of doing things as far as augers are concerned. Because obviously this time of year, especially with early ice, you want to be as light as possible. But honestly, at my age, I want it to be light all the time. And that's really where the big push came to be when we're talking about augers that you can use with a cordless drill. And there's a number of different models on the market. You can talk about the HTE drill, the Nero auger. You can also talk about the pistol bit from Eskimo, the light flights that has stormed the market from Strike Master, also the K-drill, which has been around for a number of years, but now has new models, the 6.5, the 7.5, and now a true 8.5 inch. So you can use those models with a cordless drill, but you need to make sure that you have the right cordless drill. And making sure that you have the right strength. And that can get rather spendy. And if you want to talk about light augers now, Strike Master came out with a new 24-volt auger, and that's this model right here. And honestly, it is unbelievable. It weighs very little, to say the least. I can lift it up like that without any problem. And it's easy to operate. And all you have to do is go like this, and away you go. So again, you can use this throughout the entire season, not only for early ice because it is so lightweight and it works rather easily forward and reverse. If you're looking for a little bit stronger auger that has a little bit more battery, you can use the Gen 2 from Ion. And this is a 6 amp battery, the lightest auger on the market, 17 pounds, easily operated, to say the least, even for an old man like me. So when you're talking about augers, there's a number of different augers on the market, not just electric augers, and also bits that you can use with cordless drills. So if you have any questions whatsoever about what auger is right for you, don't hesitate to stop on by the store here and take a look. And again, this time of year, you want to be as light as you possibly can. So again, some of these options are exactly what the doctor ordered. So again, if you have any questions about the augers on the market, give us a call at 605-336-9132. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you that came out and also called during our Customer Appreciation Weekend. A lot of people stopped on by and took advantage of the great deals. And again, we greatly appreciate the support that you've given us not only this weekend, but throughout the entire year. Again, without all of you, this wouldn't be possible. So again, from my family and from myself to all of you, thank you very much. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching.